Hello my friends and welcome back to Battletech XAI. It's episode 29. Let's do some murder. Ambush convoy. These missions could be surprisingly difficult with the high evasion going around. Desert battle. Heavy mech sounds good to me. I'm going just max salvage because I would really like some more mechs. But also, it's not like it's much of a drop in money if you take salvage. I mean, you can just quite easily sell the parts for roughly what the cash would have been worth. Spring the trap. It's a trap. This is where you find out that the extremely heavy mech is a tank. There aren't that many heavies in the game, so you find heavy parts or heavy mechs are deployed.
This looks like a nice place to settle down, raise some kids.
You more often than not
Location confirmed.
end up in a situation where you can build a complete heavy mech relatively easily.
Waiting for orders. Lifting off. Copy that.
Missile lobber always enjoys that high ground advantage.
Boy, here we go.
Huh, still out of range.
Affirmative.
Commander.
That's actually quite far away, so I'm not sure if I actually want to sit on the high ground here or actually get closer.
Firing jump jets.
I think closer is probably a better idea.
Move into position. Picked up a blip.
Okay, I don't know anything about this guy. He's not even in the he's not in the phase queue yet.
Waiting for the shot. Yes, Commander.
Oh, it's a tank. What a surprise. A very heavy mech is a tank.
Jumping.
This is where we all act surprised. Behemoth. That's a lot of gear. Brace up, buddy. Alright, he didn't do anything.
Position confirmed.
Sweet. Eat missiles.
Acknowledged. Ready for orders.
I'll punch a hole right in the front of this idiot. This fat tank cannot... It's assault class. It cannot avoid me.
Roger.
Standing by.
Just be able to pump it full of holes.
Copy that.
In fact, I may even kill it this turn. I'm actually out of my effective range for my weapons here, but I might get him.
Roger that.
Oh, there's a hole in his armor. Man, I really spread the damage around quite a bit there. There's definitely some enemy movement going on.
Good to go.
by the time that they close in, I will have
On my way.
murdered this boy dead.
Move her down.
Pop. All right.
Orders?
Opportunity for me to cool down for free.
Acknowledged.
Stand by.
Lifting off.
No idea where the enemy is.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Oh, here they come. That's a spider. I could not care less about capturing a spider. Save, of course, for the fact that, you know, I need to capture some mechs, otherwise I'm not getting paid for this mission. Okay. Probably a panther. Ugh. Did they really just send a load of garbage lights at me? Maybe they have you pushing too many pencils. Wow. It's another panther.
Standing by.
Commander.
Good to go. Yeah?
Hey, boys.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Oof.
Let's do this. Moving out.
It's a panther, what a surprise.
Firing at full salvo.
Huh. Didn't manage to break his legs there.
Good to go. On the move. Roger that.
Alright, the spider's got an injury resist cockpit.
What's up, boss?
Of course it does.
I copy.
3 parts of spider would actually be nice for the money, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Engaging.
2 parts, sorry. Oh, I got it!
Hostile removed.
Pleasantly surprised. That puts 2 parts in the loot table for me. So that's 100,000 in the loot table, just cash. Obviously, panther captures would be better, but at least we got something in there.
No sweat. I got this.
As you know, the worst result would be 1 part of panther, 1 part of another panther, 1 part of locust, and so on.
Receiving you.
And I'm really not interested in keeping the locust alive. Oh, it's a headshot! Sadly, he's going to move now. For a 50% chance to hit, that was a pretty bad roll. Five evasion tokens. And yet my LRM boat might still be able to do terrible damage. Once he's locked on.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received.
Missiles away.
Let's see how you like this.
Yeah. It was okay.
What do you need?
Out of range. Still worth the snipe though.
Taking the shot. That didn't hit.
Yes, Commander.
$43, that's not actually bad. In case you're wondering, I'm leaving the Panthers to get closer. I'm going to try and take their heads off. Nice!
Let's get this done.
Oof. Another volley of LRMs should end that. Should end that suffering.
Light damage, Commander. Yes, boss?
Or a hit with any of these. Do you know what? I don't want to. I'll use the LRM boat to kill the Locust. It's got like 1 HP in the CT. I'm sure I can... Yeah, like 1 HP in the side. I'm sure I can land one missile. Oof, that hurt. He actually got some damage done there. This is me faffing around to massage the loot table. Oof.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Ah, that's the weapon arm that's been hit.
What's up, boss?
There we go. See ya. No way to dodge that.
Target neutralized. Receiving you.
Can you rip his head off? Let's go for the one that's out in the open. 22, 38. 36 and 32. I don't actually have a fatal shot here. Maybe a move to bust legs would be more efficient.
Standing by.
Let's try and avoid taking any damage, would you?
Good to go. Position confirmed.
This is me motioning to capture. But I'll try again next turn.
Firing.
Man, those autocannons really smacked him around. Probably gonna brace now. Yep. Okay, that did nothing. That was never going to do anything.
Ready for orders.
You know, normally I would try and capture with melee attacks. But I've only got a 53% chance of landing the shot.
Aye, aye.
So I think a leg buster is probably a better idea. Nice.
That hit something good.
Guy has an injury resist cockpit.
Waiting for orders.
So a pilot kill is unlikely. Oh! 61% chance to hit the leg.
That.
0 out of 4 hit the leg. What the hell?
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Why do I even waste my time?
Engaging.
Let's do this. Ritzing off. Damn, let's do this.
Ugh, I can't believe I set up for the perfect legging and not one of them hit.
Commander, I'm hit.
Well, that's annoying.
Waiting for the shot.
Orders.
Second time lucky.
Here it
Come on. Alright,
Target's taken a critical hit.
he's going down.
Yep.
Okay, once again, 61% chance to hit the leg. 2 shots to kill.
Affirmative.
Oh no, not quite 2.
Critical hit, Commander.
It's jammed, but we're nearly done.
Receiving you. Moving out.
Go! One HP.
Reporting critical hit.
Yes, Commander. On it.
Surely. Surely you can do this without landing all 3 shots in the CT for me.
Got it.
Wow, that was a fantastically poor miss.
Orders.
40... 60 damage. Yeah, that should be fine. Come on. There we go.
Mech destroyed.
Mission successful.
Alright. The salvage opportunities weren't great, but we massaged the loot table a little bit. It's been so long since I massaged the loot table. Huh, -2 heat. Like, that makes a difference. Alright, this is just mostly junk. Okay, 5 parts, not bad. More or less, no, it's about 100,000 C-bills more than if we'd have gone for cash. So it was worth it in the end. But it wouldn't have been if we didn't at least knock one Panther down and take its legs off. Okay, just a minor, relatively minor repair. To be fair, I'm probably better off repairing the Vindicator now. Dun dun dun. Huh. You recognize the spark of defiance and determination.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Sure. We're back up to 20 morale.
Those upgrades you asked for are online.
Which means that we can now get some more stuff that will take us out of discouraged. And they all require the repair of the beta pod, which is not that expensive to repair and only takes 6 days. Unlike the battle pods, which are of huge benefit to us but take ages and cost a fortune. Well, we'll certainly consider buying the battle pods depending on how much money we can squeeze out of this planet. Although going for beta pod and some recreation could certainly have a benefit on our morale. Although apparently Spirited is not until it's not until 31. Discouraged is 11 till 20. Oh right, steady, there we go. That's where we need to be. I didn't realise that this bit was actually contextual. Yeah, so I just need one more morale point. And then I go from 5 resolve around to 15, which is a big improvement. Alright, let's ambush the convoy. Nothing like a little convoy ambush to get things going. The escort is better money and probably is a better mission, but you know, with the escort bugs, it's painful to go into escorts and then have your APCs just not go anywhere. And then it's just like, oh, great, now I have to do a good faith withdrawal. So happy. Okay. Begin.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, it's this map. It's a relatively easy map.
On it.
You can put your long-range ambushes up here and just rain hell down on your enemy.
Commander. Roger.
I've never seen a
Here we go.
convoy unit get even remotely close to the exit on this map. It's so funny because they're going to this facility. Right? That's the denial zone, is this facility here. They're not meant to get here. And I just think, couldn't you just level this facility or something?
Oh, yeah.
Our target is within sensor range.
Location confirmed.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, missile platform is in position.
Confirmed.
Come on then. It's a spider. Along came a spider. It sat down inside her. My kill zone. Perhaps not how that rhyme should go, but whatever.
How's it going? Got it.
Hey, buddy.
Copy that.
You have entered the bad neighborhood. I don't know why half of my missiles are flying into the sky there, but okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Looks like the vehicles are going in the assault phase.
Firing.
Man, I missed a lot of shots there.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
More than I ever should have. Oops.
Target eliminated.
I just left the cockpit. Oh well.
Sensors have something.
I'm sure the salvage table will be full of nicer things. That would be a miss.
Orders. Confirmed.
Send rounds downrange. Now that looked like it hurt.
All weapons committed.
Oof. Well, there goes his weapon.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Receiving you. Position confirmed. Roger that.
Okay.
Receiving you.
That was some relatively poor shooting.
Confirmed.
What am I looking at? Scorpion, light SRM carrier, Demolisher Type D.
Target acquired. Scored a critical hit.
The mech support is pretty light. Well, it's all light. So, not really much opportunity here for good salvage. The vehicles might drop some nice weapons. Then again, maybe not.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Guess I'll launch missiles at this one. Alright, that was some fantastically poor damage.
What do you need?
Fire! God damn it. The weapons are jammed again. Make it rain.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go. Engaging jump jet.
Have you not tried my chance cube?
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did.
Target eliminated.
Waiting for orders.
There's only going to be 4 pieces of mech in the loot table today, it seems. That's okay.
On my way.
I might as well just attempt it.
Firing.
Nice! That was actually pretty heavy damage.
Critical hit, Commander.
It didn't cost me any heat or anything.
It is go time.
The convoy is crawling along towards its destruction. This really is the easiest ambush convoy mission in the game. You literally just have the high ground and exactly where they want to go right at the start. And if you're happy to, you can just sit there
Yeah.
and wait for them to come to you.
Engaging target.
Nice shot.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright, AC5's unjammed. And it looks like the Scorpion is now in the danger zone.
Let's do this.
Where a missile launch can occur.
Affirmative. Target's taken a critical hit.
Alright, there goes all those weapons.
Orders.
I still wish enemies ejected in this game.
Coordinates received.
Even if they just hardwired the logic so that they would eject if they lost all their weapons or something like that.
Acknowledged.
Nice.
Solid connection on that one.
Alright. That just leaves the chief lobber of missiles. Huh.
Enemy mech destroyed.
The gods are down. Great work. I've never seen that message before. I've never taken out all of the guards without ever killing any of the vehicles. It's not something I've ever done. Because the vehicles are usually fragile and have a huge amount of firepower.
Yes, Commander.
But of course in this case they've always been too far away.
Confirmed.
Primary
Oh.
target is damaged, Commander. Keep it up.
Vehicle trashed.
That looked like a bad attack, but it actually worked out.
Waiting for the shot.
Too far away. Bad angle. Oh! He missed though. You can't. He's ruined himself. You can't fire the AC-20 at that range
Good to go.
and expect to hit. Just because you can fire it
Roger that.
at that range doesn't mean that you should. The hell is this thing? Marsden 2 MBT. It has more armor than a frigging heavy. But not really great weapons.
On it.
So it's gone to the TheEdmon school of armoring his
Vehicle
backside.
down.
Well, we'll worry about killing him last, considering he's got
System
so much armor. Oh, he's jammed his gun.
Waiting for orders.
I think the vehicles should be immune to jams. Vehicles have got full crews that usually load the weapon manually. So, a tank cannon being jammed is extraordinarily rare. Unless it has some sort of automatic feed system, like a lot of French tanks did.
Locking on target.
The British trialed
Reporting. Critical hit.
various auto-loaders and found that gunners were just less accurate. They fired more quickly, so they fired more quickly and less accurately. Pop.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, now it's just you, me, and the guy with 1,000,000 tons of armor. Who I can actually get a shot on from here.
Engage.
Nice. God, the jamming is real.
All weapons committed.
This boy has got a lot of armor for me to get through. Well, we can tell how many that are going to miss by the fact that they seem to want to fly up into space on this map.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledge.
Alright, no elegance to this, just
Roger.
keep firing until he's got a hole in him. I mean, the guy has got so much armor that even meleeing him would be a bit silly.
Ready for orders.
Nice. Nice. Don't think another round will be required, but nice to have the weapon unjammed. Guess I can improve the accuracy here with a precision strike.
All weapons committed.
More missiles on target. I say that, I think I actually missed more there
Standing by.
than I did last time.
Jumping.
Come on, punch a hole in him.
Firing.
There we go.
To the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
Jesus! So much armor. Tank is like, oh, I'd hate to face off against 4 of them. You're not going to take them down easily. I guess if you were facing off against 4 of them, you really would have to take care of the convoy guards first. Alright, free mech parts. Plus some random equipment. Okay. So far, so good. Should probably go through my equipment and actually, you know, while we got some time here, go through my equipment and just sell trash. Because there are some things that I will never use. So they gotta go. Alright. Do you know what? The AC-10 actually only weighs 10 tons. To be fair. It's actually lighter than in the base game, I believe. I actually honestly can't remember because I never use it, because it's not a good weapon.
402. Expected approach time 22.
Alright, AC2s I will use. If I had the ability to do so. Well, these are lighter and superior to the standard. Now, all of these weapons are good. +1 recoil. How about no? Standard one is totally fine to use. +1 size, +2 trekking is totally fine. I guess if I was ever to use an AC-10, it would be one of those two. I can't see the world in which I use them, to be honest. Alright, AC-20, not my favourite tool. But this one that's -1 ton and -2 jam chance actually is relatively decent. I'd still rather fit AC-5s, but it could be useful. These extra heavy flamers are actually really good. The heat damage on some of these is incredible. You know, if I find the right mech, they might be quite good. +4 damage for +6 heat. No. Not on this life or any other. That's horrible. +3 heat for +1 tracking, so +1 evasion, ignore. Maybe. +6 heat. How about no? 25 crit, okay. Just better than the baseline. I have a fine selection of superior LRM5s, but I don't really actually have a lot of them, so... Likewise, I don't really have a lot of launchers in general, so I'll keep what I have. Standard medium laser, no problem there. +3 damage, +2 heat. This is not good. This is genuinely not good. That's... The damage is not worth the extra heat output, even in a mech with, you know, double heat sinks and exchangers. You could barely make that worth the effort, so that can go. Plus 2 damage, plus 1 heat. You know, once again, I guess that one's okay. So normally you get you normally get 12 heat converts into 25 damage. So 13 into 27 is on the line. Might be good with a mech that's got exchangers. I actually like these. I understand that they're less accurate and that's painful in this mod to deal with. But if you get a nice big set of them, the reduction in heat can certainly be compensated for with... the reduction accuracy can be compensated for with TTSs. This is a great exchange. 2 heat for 2 damage is totally worth it. And in many ways is as good as this one. They just require different mech designs really to take advantage of them. No. Just terrible. You know, the standard MGs are so terrible compared to the actual superior ones. But I don't actually have a huge amount of MGs. I have enough here to fit 2 fire starters. That's the way of thinking about it. Or maybe like 2 grasshoppers or something. Okay. Minus 2 heat. Well, it's all positives. Standard PPC is not spectacular. Minus 4 heat and plus 1 size is also quite a nice positive. I don't know why the crit one seems to be more valuable than this one. Personally, I find that that's a more valuable benefit. But hey. Because they are hot. They're very hot. As standard. I don't think I'd ever fit a standard PPC. Plus 1 size, plus 1 tracking, also quite nice. 6 PPCs is not a huge amount to have. Small lasers. I remember these times when I had trouble finding small lasers. 10 crit, 2 damage, that's very nice. Minus 2 heat, this is definitely the best variety I have. 4 heat, fantastic. You can fit small lasers instead of machine guns and add heat sinks and actually pretty much be heat neutral. Although machine guns do benefit from the fact that a half ton of machine gun ammo now is a vast quantity. Minus 2 heat plus 1 AC, that's even better. That's disgustingly good. Right, SRM2s are just these ones are just totally outclassed by the plus ones. Plus SRM2s are not that great. Those are interesting choices. Likewise, more interesting choices here. Extended range is nice because it's just a straight upgrade. Minus 4 heat, plus 2 accuracy, and plus 1/4 of a ton is really good. You're basically paying 1/4 of a ton for an extra heat sink and a bit, and accuracy on top thrown in. There's my Ultra AC5, which I would like to fit to something at some point. Just don't really have the mech that screams, I am the mech, to install this weapon into. Alright, there's not much point in selling off ammo. Unless you have some ridiculously vast quantity of it, which I don't have. That was a lot of time for just a few 100,000 C-bills, but whatever. Not interested. Very little bonus money to be had from actually finishing them, since we're not getting the gear when we complete them anyway. Very close to finishing a javelin, actually. Or a gulag panther. I'd rather be close to finishing a fire starter if I was honest, but it's okay. Oh, get that garbage out of my loot table. Getting tantalizingly close to finishing some higher class mediums here. Although I wouldn't say that the hard points are the most exciting things in the world. But, you know, the Ballistics Wolverine would be great. I'd love to have a Ballistics Wolverine. With the improvements to ballistics in this mod. Another Centurion with 2 ballistic hardpoints. I would love to have the AH variant. Or the Hunchback 4G, a mech which I normally don't like, but with a triple pack of AC2s or double AC5s. It might even have the tonnage for triple AC5s, I'm not quite sure. It could be a formidable ally. It will join us or die. Various bits of heavy that I've encountered in my travels. And the 3 pieces of awesome. Just skip the heavy phase and just get an awesome straight away. That would be great. Or an Orion. Right, I think that's it for now. I'm just gonna have a look at these contracts here. Okay, simple battle. Money in pocket. 3.5 skull with reasonably good money and reasonably not great salvage on offer usually indicates a harder, more challenging opponent. Likewise for this assassinate. And then there's the escort, which is very tantalizingly priced. In terms of you know, money on offer and all that, salvage on offer, but it's an escort. And then of course we've got the priority mission to do. I'd really like to have more mediums in my pocket. At the very least, before I attack the next story mission. I have a very not meta lineup here. I think the Panther is the only meta mech I actually have. The rest are just kind of, you know... Centurions are decent. And with the improved ballistics, Blackjacks are good too. But this is not a min-maxed lineup of deadly mediums here. This is whatever mediums I could find. Not the best. So, anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.